Hi guys, we're at the table here. It is 9:20. We're making this video for you so you'll be successful. 8.7a, it is on volume. And guess what I found out today when we were having dinner? Found out my 10-year-old in the 5th grade, Ava, is also doing volume. So she is here today to help us get through these 10 questions. Okay, so Ava, what did you say to me on number 1? What to do? What should we do first? What did your teacher tell you?
We have to circle the important numbers and then underline the important words.
That's good. What words did you underline and what numbers did you circle?
I circled 12 and 10, and then I underlined what is it? How do you say it?
Diameter?
Diameter, because like you need to know it's the diameter, and then feet tall because that's feet. And then I also underlined the question because it says which of the following best describes the volume of the sand. And also, you should probably circle best because it says best, not like the correct one.
Okay.
So it might be close.
Thank you, Ava. So we're looking for volume. And the shape is, well, the shape is a pile. The truck is pouring sand into a pile. When a truck pours sand into a pile, it's going to look like this. Okay? And what does that resemble? That resembles a cone. Unfortunately, in the 5th grade, you guys weren't doing volume of a cone. You're only doing volume of a prism. So, we're in the 8th grade now, so we're big and we can do volume of a prism. Of a cone. Okay, here's volume. Here's cone.
Oh, we have that.
There's your formula.
We had that on the STAR test to help us.
Yes. V equals 1/3 capital B H. This is the area of the base. Okay? And our base is a circle. Okay? It's the bottom of the cone. And on your formula chart, area of a circle, that formula is pi r squared. So let's rewrite this formula as V equals pi r squared H. Now all you do is plug in what you know. We know that H is 10 because the height is 10, so we know H is 10. And now we need to find R. There's nothing here that says radius, but we can see that this says diameter. Diameter goes all the way across here, and that's 12. The radius is half the diameter. What is half of 12, Ava?
6.
6. Okay? So we know R is 6. So we can write in our formula now. This equals pi 6 squared 10. Let's put that in our calculator, see what we get. Let's turn it on. And we can put in pi second hat 6 squared and 10. Hit enter and you're going to get 1,130. Okay? That's just how to find volume of this cone, but this is not what this problem's asking you for. They're just wanting to know which one of these answers would give you this. So we need to eliminate what is not right over here in these answers. We know we're going to have a 6 squared in our answer. So over here, if you don't see 6 squared, we can mark it off. Here's 6 squared. There's not one here. There's only a 6 here. 6 squared is here. Okay, so that works. 6 squared times 10 times pi. That's what we got here. 6 squared times pi times 10. Okay? Now, when I brought this down, I left this out so I could show you what they're doing here. 1/3 times pi times 6 squared times 10. What they're doing here is they just have the pi 6 squared 10 divided by 3. So which answer looks like that?
A.
A is correct. Okay, let's look at number 2. I'm going to try to speed this up or we're going to be here all night. The circumference of the base of the cylinder below is 18 pi units. The cylinder is 30 units tall. Which of the following is closest to the volume of the cylinder? Okay, so we need a couple of things on this problem. We need volume, cylinder. Here's our formula. Let's write that down. V equals capital B H. Our base, big capital B, is area of the base, which is pi r squared. So let's rewrite that. Pi r squared times h. Now, unfortunately, they're not giving us the diameter or the radius. They're only telling us the circumference of this circle. So we're going to have to work backwards to get the radius.
Oh, I hate that.
Yes, I do as well. Okay, so if you look on your formula chart, you see circumference of a circle, and it's right here. 2 pi r, or pi times d. Let's put 2 pi r, because we're looking for r. C equals 2 pi r. We know that C, the circumference, is 18 pi. Okay, and we have 2 pi r on this side. But we need to get r by itself. So let's divide each side by 2 pi to get r by itself. Remember, you always just divide by whatever's next to your variable that you're looking for. 18 divided by 2 is what?
9.
Good. Okay, so now we know that r is 9. So now we can work our problem. So we know the height is 30. We know that r is 9. Let's plug in what we know. Pi 9 squared times 30. Let's put that in the calculator and see what we get. Pi 9 squared 30. We get 7,634. And this one is close enough. And that is your answer.
Closest.
Oh, that's right. Good job. It says closest.
That's why you need to read it.
Very good, Ava. Thank you. Okay, number 3. A can of coffee is shown below. What's the volume of the coffee can? The coffee can is in the shape of a cylinder. Volume, cylinder, there's your formula. V equals capital B H. Now we need to get the area of the base. Okay, pi r squared times h, because the area of the base is a circle. We know the height is 10, and the radius is going to be half the diameter. The diameter is 8, so what is half of 8, Ava? 4. So the radius is 4. Now we can plug it in, pi 4 squared times 10. Pi 4 squared times 10. And we should get the volume of the coffee can should be let's see what, oh, I see where the problem is. This answer is showing us it has pi next to it. So we're used to going all the way, and our answer would be 502.65. But you need to leave pi out of it. We only need to put 4 squared times 10 in the calculator. 4 squared, 10. That's going to give us 160. And that is correct. The answer is B. I'm sorry, the answer is B. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay, you have another cylinder that can hold 3 tennis balls. The height of the stacked balls is 9 inches. What percent of the volume of the can is not,
You have to circle not.
okay, not occupied by the tennis balls? Okay, this is going to be too much detail here. What we need to do is we need to do the volume of a sphere, because that's what the tennis balls are, and the volume of a cylinder, and subtract the spheres. We're not going to do this one. Mark that off your page. Okay? Number 5. We're not going to have anything like that at all on the STAR test. Number 5. The sphere shown below has a diameter of 4 meters. What is the volume of the sphere? Okay, on your formula chart, volume, sphere. There's your formula. Let's write it down. V equals 4/3 pi r cubed. Now, we know the diameter is 4. So what is half of 4, Ava? 2. So in your calculator, 4/3 pi 2 cubed. But once again here, they're keeping pi out of the equation. So we don't want to put that in the calculator. We just want to put in 4/3 times 2 cubed. And you should get 10.66. Let's see if we get that. That is correct. So we're going to get A, which is 2 divided by 3 is 0.66, so that therefore that is your answer. Okay? Let's look at the next ones. Okay, number 6. A cylinder, a water storage tank that's in the shape of a cylinder is 14 feet in diameter and 8 feet tall. How about how many cubic feet of water is needed to fill the only half of the tank? So we only want to fill it half full. So let's do volume of a cylinder. Here is the formula chart. Here's volume of a cylinder, and here's your formula. V equals capital B H. We know that B is going to be pi r squared times H. And in this one there's no pi, so we will do it all the way. we know r is going to be half the diameter. The diameter is 14. So half of 14 is going to be what?
7.
7, that's right. So pi 7 squared times 8. Pi times 7 squared times 8. That gives us 1,231.50. 1,231.50. Okay? And you think that you might be finished, but you're not, because this says only half full. So we need to divide this by 2. When we divide it by 2, you're going to get 615.75. And your answer is H. See how tricky they are, though? Because they put this one on there, but it's not this one. But they had it on there thinking you wouldn't finish reading the question. The area of the base of a cone is 36 pi square centimeters. The height of the cone is 20 centimeters. What's the closest to the volume of the cone? Volume of the cone. Volume cone. There's your formula. 1/3 capital B H. Would you like to come work this one, Alex? Okay.
I don't know how to do it.
So our base is going to be pi r squared. What is my radius going to be on this one? Oh, they're going to make us work backwards.
36 pi?
Yeah, the whole thing is 36 pi, so we don't even need to do. Yeah, they're telling us exactly that, so you did good. So capital B is 36 pi. They already did the math for you in this problem. So what is the height?
36 pi times 20 divided by 3.
That's right. So 36 pi, we know H is 20, and now we can put this in the formula. 1/3 36 pi 20. Oh, I put in the wrong number. Hold on. 1/3 36 pi times 20. 753. And your answer is B. That is closest to it. Number 8. There are approximately 7.5 gallons of water in 1 cubic foot. If a spherical water tank has a diameter of 24 feet, about how many gallons of water will it hold? Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. Here is the formula chart. Here's volume. Here's sphere. There's the formula. Let's write it on our paper. V equals 4/3 pi r cubed. So they're telling us the diameter is 24 feet. What is the radius if the diameter is 24 feet? Alex? What is the radius if the diameter is 24 feet?
12.
12, correct. Okay, let's put that in our calculator and see what we get. 4 divided by 3 times pi times 12 cubed. we get 7,238. Okay? Now they're telling us this is how many feet the sphere is, but each foot holds this much water. So what do we need to do? We need to multiply this by 7.5. So let's see what we get. Times 7.5. Enter. We get 54,286. So the closest answer is J. Okay? 2 more and we're done. Let's go. The height of the cone measures 10 centimeters and the radius of the cone measures 6. What is the closest volume to the cone? Here's volume, here's cone. V equals 1/3 capital BH. V equals 1/3 capital BH. Okay, what am I going to write down for capital B, Alex? 1/3. What goes here? The area of the what?
Area of the base.
Right, and the base is what?
6 centimeters. Or is that the radius?
That's the radius. So
Oh.
the base is in the shape of what?
A circle.
So what will we write?
A equals pi 6 squared.
6 squared. Okay. Pi r squared. And we know that r is 6. And we know the height is 10. So now we can put that in the calculator and let's see what we get. 1/3 times pi times 6 squared times 10. Whoops. Okay. 376.99. So our answer is C. There we go. Last one and we're done. Not only are the students happy, but the children here are happy as well.
No.
The golf course fills large cylinder-shaped containers with drinking water and places them along the course. The containers are 27 inches tall, have a diameter of 14 inches. A gallon is 231 cubic inches. So which of the following best represents the volume of water the container can hold? The volume of the water container in gallons. So, volume of a cylinder, right there. There's the formula. Write it down. Just write these formulas down every time and you will get these correct every time. The area of the base is a circle, so rewrite this at pi r squared times h. We know the radius is going to be,
14.
well, the diameter is 14.
Oh, yeah, 7.
Yes, the
But-
radius is half the diameter. Very good. I probably threw you off because I was like underlining it. Okay? Don't let me trick anybody. The radius is going to be 7 because it's half the diameter. The height is 27. Let's put that in the calculator.
49.
Yep, the square. 7 squared is 49. So let's see here. Pi 7 squared times 27. Enter. We get 4,156.33. Okay? But they're asking us something else. They're telling us that a gallon is 231 cubic inches. So we're not finished here. What we need to do here is we need to divide by the gallons. So 231, our answer divided by 231 is going to be 17.99, which rounds up to 18. The answer to number 10 and the final answer is F. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to take the quiz on Google Classroom. And I want to do a shout out to a couple people that turned in both assignments yesterday. I put in grades tonight. Asia turned in both assignments. Landry turned in both assignments. Sarah turned in both assignments. Cheyenne, Elena, and Adam. Big shout out to you guys. In 8th period, the following people turned in both assignments from yesterday. Deborah, Matthew, Summer, Princessa G, Isaac, Dawson, Mateo, Holden, Neela, Mia, Princessa M, E. Randy. Oh, I'm sorry. E. Randy's working on hers. Kaylee turned hers in. Jalen turned in both. And Bailey is turning hers in tomorrow as well. Very good job, guys, to those that completed everything. Thank you for watching, guys, and take the quiz on Google Classroom. Good night.